Since I was a kid, I've been the G. If I was you, I would call it once. I'm so tired all over my body. She just swallowing out my day. Ever since I was a G, I've been the G. You should let it know she wanna be.
Right, welcome all to Supercars New Zealand round 7 of the summer series of the MRP GT3 series. Tonight you've got myself, Stephen McCartan, and I am joined by Mr. Wayne Bloor in the com box. How are you going tonight, Wayne?
Yes, man. GT3s, the band, MRP. Yeah, certainly a lot of support from Gamma Flare, Match Fit Entertainment, Creative Prints, our weekly sponsor, and yeah, the band and the GT3s. It's yeah, gonna be a blast in the com box with you, Stefan, man. Awesome.
Yeah, no, looking forward to it. Looks like we've got good numbers, 18 on track tonight, and a good variety of cars as well. So we should be hopefully in for some good racing. Got some close lap times there, and as we're in the last 6 minutes here at Quali. Yeah, so early gates, early doors. But who's your pick for tonight's race 1 winner?
Well, the Venter boys always hanging in the background there, but Mitchell Sparrow got, what are we, 1:46.695 best lap time there. So in quality with Nico Skulls not too far behind. So woohoo, into it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. Normally the Bend is a Mustang favourite track, so doesn't look like we've got any Mustangs in the top 4. Sean in P5 will be the first Mustang with Josh right behind him, and Rob. So I think as the race goes on, it might be interesting, but I think I'm going to pick Sean for race 1 win. Bit of an underdog, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure he'll love to hear it.
Oh, there we go. Team Supercars NZ Sean Macca. Pick from Stephen McCartan for race 1 victory. Yeah, better be a good car.
Depends who he's got to set up from, I suppose.
All good, all good. Love your enthusiasm with that, and that's cool. That's cool. So rocking down Quali, 5 minutes left. Humming, Mitchell Sparrow, Skulls, Venter, McNamara, Thompson, Rob Carwood, Shane Eaker, Guns Up, Leaf Swinney vs K. Blake Greenhill.
Yeah,
It
it's
would,
good.
yeah,
It's
it's
going to be
coming. It's
interesting
coming.
tonight because we're just trying to get up the championship standings as well to see. Last time because obviously I was away last week, but after Daytona, Blake Greenhill was still leading the championship. Obviously we've got 3 drop rounds this season. But I'm gonna just see if I can bring up the points. So it's actually Jaco Venter is currently leading on 661 points, followed by Finis Venter on 616, and then Blake on 615. They're actually top 3 in the championship. So it looks like Jaco is currently the highest position there out of those boys. So I'm sure he'll be trying to extend his championship lead tonight as well.
Yeah, 100%. Just a bit on board there. Mitchell Sparrow, super fast. Super fast Carter. Don't know what he's up to in the real world these days, but Mitchell Sparrow, super fast in the sim world and real world racing. So first
Yeah, no,
spot tonight.
yeah, absolutely. I've raced against Mitchell plenty of times on track, and yeah, he's always good. He's a hard racer, but no, he's always got the quick lap times there. So it'll be interesting to see if he can hold on to the win tonight. Obviously, the bend's very draft heavy, so it's quite easily to get past down the massive I think it's a 1.2 kilometers straight. It's a bit of a draft, so turn 1 dive bombs might be a bit of a thing tonight, especially on the first lap.
Yeah, so what were you saying? It's like a minute 46 a lap, so not quite the length of Mount Panorama, but certainly more flowy.
Yeah, so it's about 15 seconds quicker than Mount Panorama, but it's I believe it's about 800 meters longer than the mountain. Off memory, I think this is 7.44 kilometers. And
Oh,
the
there you go.
mountain is
Yep.
6.6. Someone in the chat will put that into the
Oh,
stats will correct me wrong, but
7.77. Yeah, yeah,
7.77. There we
7.7.
go. So it's
Yeah,
I think it's the
all the
second
sevens. Yep,
longest
yep.
permanent racetrack in the world behind the Nordschleife, which I don't think any track ever will get close to how long that is. So,
Definitely, yeah.
and obviously it's owned by the Shaheen brothers, who race in the GT3 series in real world. I think they were running BMWs. I think they've changed over to Porsches now in the World Endurance Championship. But they own and run, I believe it's the OTR fuel stations within Australia, and they've purchased and built the Bend as their sort of home track for a bit of fun.
Awesome. Sounds like those Venter brothers. Something to aspire to, eh?
Yeah, 100% be able to build your own multi-million-dollar racetrack just for a bit of fun. The dream, pretty much, I think, for most of us here at Supercars New Zealand.
Sounds good to me, man. Definitely. Why not, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
Aim high. Everything else dives back from there. So
Yeah, pretty much.
So Matchfit Entertainment, their special event this weekend is going live to Sky TV, which is a first for New Zealand sim racing. We are actually going live to Sky TV, which is going to be interesting, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. 500 kilometers around Phillip Island. In GT4s, you can either do it at solo or in duo, or duos, or I think it's only twos. They might have allowed teams of 3. I'm not entirely sure. But no, it's going to be good
That's
fun,
cool.
and it looks like it's going to be a very hot track with a hell of a lot of tyre wear. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, the world of sim racing is evolving, and we're all holding on tight for that. So let's hang on and see where we end up, eh?
Yeah, 100%. And I think registrations may have closed, but if they haven't, there's some awesome prizes there for that match fit 500 kilometer enduro. So if you're in the chat and you want something to do on Sunday, the race starts at 2 p.m. New Zealand time. And if registrations are still open, jump in quickly. But yeah, it's going to be a good fun.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. All right, we ready to rock, are we, Stefan McCartan?
Looks like it.
Very cool.
Oop.
Talking about, oh yeah, here we go. You want to run down the grid? You got
Yeah,
the
I'll
stuff
go.
yet, or is it?
I'll go through the grid. Oh, if it's gonna let me do it this time. There we go. So on pole position with a 46.540 is Nico Skulls in the Mustang. So that has proven to be the OP car again here. Mitchell Sparrow just over a tenth behind him in P2. The Venter brothers in P3 and P4 looking out the second row of the grid. Sean McNamara, Supercars New Zealand, my pick for the win. Hopefully he can get up from P5. He's in P5, followed by Josh Thompson, Rob Kaywood in P7, and Blake Greenhall. Followed by Shane Edgar, at least when he ran out the top 10 for VSK Sims Sport. Edward for Corey, Wayne Hartnell, Jonathan Turner, Thomas McCall, Matthew Gerard for Frog Leap Juice Racing, Louis Robinson there in 16th. And on the last row of the grid is Stephen Adams and Heath Mahan ran out the grid. Dan Turner, P19, and Dion DeGraff there is our race control.
Yeah, very cool. Ready to rock with the Porsche pace car. Ready to lead the crew out there. Looks like a bit of a Mustang in front there. Was that Nico Skulls? Is that
Yep, that's Nico Skulls in the Mustang there.
looking a bit Mustangy? So yeah, you
Looks like he's just
you were
got the nice iRacing default Mustang livery on.
picking.
Looks like Mitchell Sparrow may have actually missed the race start. He's not gridded up and it's gone over. He has. Mitchell Sparrow has missed the race start. So he will be
May
starting
have
from
had
the pits.
a drive-through penalty or pit lane start from last week, so that's race control
Possibly, yes.
busting in there and yeah, settling the grid. And yeah, love we have live race control at Supercars NZ, so that sort of keeps everything in check and keeps these guys honest and on board, which is yeah, while we have good races and good fun.
Absolutely, and we're away. Green flag is fine here at the bend for round 7. It does look like Nico's got a good jump with being able to have an empty grid slot next to him. And as we file into turn 1, it looks like we're going to get through pretty clean. So far, so good. Yeah, it looks like everyone's made it through the first 2 corners all nice and clean, which is nice. Nice to see.
Yeah, always handy, always handy. Mind you, we do push clean racing at Supercars NZ, and that's always been Sean Macca's bag, and something he's always pushed, and it's portrayed through over the years, which is pretty cool, pretty cool.
Yeah, 100%. Clean racing is normally good racing, so it's always a good thing to promote, and always makes for great, camaraderie on track and great fun.
Yeah, definitely love it, love it. Although I did see a car running wide in the background there.
I think that is Leaf Swinney just going off track. We'll let this first lap settle down.
Yeah, we'll check that out later on. But yeah, these Venter boys chasing down Nico Skulls.
Yeah, it looks like the Lambo's not too bad here actually, with Jaco's staying relatively close, or within the draft of Nico. And if Jaco can stay in that draft, it'll tow him along, and yes, down the big long main straight, he might be able to make something move into turn 1.
Yeah, always hard to beat a Mustang. We're all Ford supporters mostly here at Supercars NZ, like old school days. Sean and I, and Corey Kitchen, big supporter. Yeah, funny to see them rocking in the GT3s though, eh? How's that?
Yeah, well, I think it is the newest GT3 out. I'm probably mistaken. I think the Acura may have come out after it, but it's one of the newer ones, and for multiple seasons of iRacing, it has been the OP one, and the most popular. So it's definitely the best sounding out of any of the current ones. That's for sure. I'm not a Ford person, but I definitely can't deny it, on iRacing it's definitely the best sounding GT3 out there.
Yeah. And that's what we love about iRacing. Massive thanks to iRacing as well for supporting us and giving us the opportunity to run to live TV as well. So got those permissions, and yeah, always exciting. And yeah, throw us a V8, we'll listen to it.
Yeah, 100%. And it's looks like Sean has made it up to P4. He's gained that one spot from Mitchell Sparrow, not going to grid. But it also looks like Mitchell Sparrow has dropped a full lap, so I don't think he was imposed a penalty by RC. I think he may have had technical issues again, as he did back in, I think it was round 3 at the Sasha Ring, where he just went hard left into the fence because his wheel decided to give out.
Yeah, that sounds really professional, but I reckon he didn't get the chance or didn't to his mum called him to do the dishes potentially. So he didn't
Possibly,
dry
yeah.
the dishes, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that oi, get up and dry the dishes. Yeah, yeah.
The joys of being young.
It's yeah, and the sim world as well. You know, you'll get those day-to-day things that you need to do, but yeah, get in there, love it.
Oh, 100%. And it looks like the race has settled down, so we'll go back and there's a few off tracks here. We'll just see if what happened during this first lap with some MRP replays. So he's going side by side here, or a little bump, and Leith's just gone off. Well, he's trying back good though, and let everyone go by.
Yeah, nice re-entry.
Yeah, 100%. Nice and courteous.
Leaf Swinney, BSK, yep.
And
Bit of work to do though to get up the front, but
yeah, 100%. He's fallen back to P17, 14.7 seconds off the lead. We've got 15-minute race, so we're probably looking. Oh, that'll be 7 laps, maybe 8, probably 8 laps in this first heat. And it looks like we've got Heath, Mahan, and Dan Turner went off track at a very similar time. Oh, us all follow the leader.
yeah, definitely done that before. Hundy, oh, winding it up, getting loose.
Well, that was Heath Mahan getting a bit loose there, and good save. Doesn't look like there's any damage to any of the cars, so it's good. Everyone can continue on and keep going.
Yeah, very cool. And we are looking at wild cards in the coming races in the future as well. So throw some fast cars in there, and yeah, we'll see how that all pans out as well. So looking forward to that in the future. Supercars NZ going to have a few wild cards of fast drivers coming in to check these guys, see how they feel about their pace.
Yeah, it should be good fun, and it does look like we've had a Jonathan Turner crash on lap 3. So we will go back with an MRP replay here and just see what has happened. So he's coming to the second to last corner by himself, and that's
wasn't quite far enough. Be interesting to see race control.
Yeah, we will go see if we can get that back from Chopper Cam. So
Team West Racing.
Oh yeah, no, the car behind is definitely not far enough along there at turning point. That is unfortunate for JT, but we'll let RC obviously decide the end call. We can have our opinions and thoughts and race and commentary, but at the end of the day, right, RC make the final decision.
Yeah, 100% sure. Macro up to 4th spot.
It does look. Let's see if we can find any good battles happening. Oh, yeah, looks like we've got some good battles down the field a bit.
Yeah, love it.
Looks like Jaco Vence has just set the fastest lap of the race with a 46.814. So he's keeping pace with Nico, but the gap there at 1.3 is just eking out a little bit. So we've got a good battle here with the Sean Macker at the front, followed by Josh Thompson. Blake Greenhole and his trusty BMW. I don't think trusty and BMW normally go in any sentence together, but
depends on how much you like gearboxes or cam chains or yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, no, it's cool.
100%.
Yeah.
And then followed by Shane Ecker and Rob K, with all about anywhere fluctuating between half a second to a second in gaps. And it is quite nice to see Shane in the Acura. Not many people drive it, but it's good to see.
Oh, cool. Yeah, spend some time on that. That's cool.
An
Let's have
Acura
a
out
look.
on track, and I think he is the only one tonight. There was another one at Daytona, but I can't remember who it was, and it doesn't look like he is on track tonight, unfortunately. Oh.
Yeah, very cool. So Acura is in our real world. What are we talking?
So it's Honda.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's the American version of Honda. But it's in real world, this car no longer competes in any categories outside of a couple of local Italian GT3 championships. So we were all, well, my team in particular was quite surprised they brought it to iRacing. Might have been because it was retiring, but yeah, it's good to see more GT3s out.
Honda would have paid them some money.
Most likely, yeah.
You want to do a bit of an in-car? See how it looks in
Absolutely.
there? Because one thing I do remember is these cars are laid out exactly the same as they are in real life. So yeah, it's interesting to see the layout and how it all plays out. And, yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Unfortunately, it looks like the
Yeah,
camera's
your
not quite
cameras
set
are
up.
shit.
Yeah.
But that's so
just,
good.
Just for anyone wanting to know, this is how I drive when I'm racing in the Acura. I don't see the dashboards. So.
Yeah. Eyes forward,
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah, Stefan McCartan. You know where his eyes are. Yeah, they're humming.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, Mitchell Sparrow may pick up in the second race. Might play this one out and then grab some critical points in the the second race. Heat
Yeah,
racing
possibly.
tonight. Lap 6 of 15 so far. Rocking around the bend.
Yeah, 100%. And I do think the second race is full reverse grid. The first race is worth more points, but yeah, possibly could be potentially one of his drop rounds as well with 3 in the summer series. I know he's already missed, I think it was last week, so there's a chance. Yeah, he might be using this as another potential drop round as well, and yeah.
Oh, so creative prints on the screen there, bottom right. They little screen printing shop from Stratford, but Stratford Taranaki, and they are yeah, you can create your own store online, which is pretty cool. So want to get some merch into the real world, they're there to help. So yeah, check them out.
Yeah, 100% can vouch for their quality of product as well with the Supercars NZ hoodie that I've got from them. It's very good quality, so definitely worth a check out if you're into some merch, or even if you're needing some stickers of any sort made as well. They also make stickers that I got my company's logos ones made from them, slapped on the side of the van. So yeah, they're still going strong after about 12 months in the rain and the sun and my driving. So that's still stuck on there. So can vouch for the quality of product as well.
Yeah, that's something. Definitely you're driving. Very good, very good. So Blake Greenhill, Shane Ecker, this is where we are. Rob Coward, there's battles happening there. Just trying to have a look at the timing tower there, the yellow, that's where they're close. That's where the battles are. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, 100%. It does look as the race is kind of going on. It's everyone's kind of just at that 2 to 2 seconds to every car in front. It's yeah, everyone's just playing it nice and smooth, and there's not many close battles going on. Everyone's just in each other's draft and just kind of happy to be there. I definitely think in the next race, if we in 4 versus grid, there's going to be a bit more chaos. But yeah, looks like we're on lap 8 now, and there will be, I think, one more lap after this. We will see if Mr. Barry is waving his flag, if I can bring it up.
Yeah, get into the groove, and everybody has race pace, and the grid settles. It's looking good.
Yeah, 100%. And this is Blake Greenhall, who's currently P3 in the championship. Only 1 point behind Finis Venter. So he'll be wanting to try and get a little bit closer, but I just think he's going to run out of time in this particular race. So hopefully he'll be able to. He'll probably be trying to hold on for that second race and see if he can get more points back that way.
Yeah, very cool.
But we will go up to the leader just to see if this was the last lap or not. Just iRacing is not telling us, and neither is SDK. So we will see as if he comes across the finish line. If he flashes his lights and weaves and slows down, we'll know this is actually the last lap. I picture there should be one more, as we're only got 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's a time lapse versus the actual lapse, so that's happened many a time at Supercars NZ. It's quite funny. Something we have a laugh about.
It does look like this is the last lap of the race officially for Nico Scholes. He's got a 1.8 second lead heading out of turn 2, so I think it's pretty safe where he is. And as long as he doesn't obviously make any mistakes, we've got a good battle there for P4 and 5 between Josh and Sean. And so we'll keep an eye on that just in the background. So just coming up behind Yako there, you can see them in the background there. That's probably the closest battle on track at the moment.
Yeah, very cool. Shout out to MRP as well. There's some pretty cool mean sim gear and some pretty cool Toyota parts as well. So into 4AGE racing engines. Certainly yeah, have a chat with them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, 100%. And again, their products they sell are mega. If anyone's looking to get into sim racing, they sell a brand called Conspit, which is pretty new to New Zealand. It's been around for a few years internationally, but they make really good budget-friendly direct drives and pedals, but still offer enough competitiveness within their products to allow you to get onto iRacing and come join us at Supercars NZ. So we've got the leader, Nico Scholes, coming around to take the checkered flag of Heat 1 for round 7. Yako's still driving as hard as he can all the way to the finish line there in P2 in the Lamborghini, and Finis in the Ferrari will take out P3 with Sean closely followed by Josh for rounding out the top 5. Oh, everyone's just warming their tyres up. Oh, there goes Blake. Is that just a standard BMW brake failure, or? Oh, looks like my mic wire cut off. I will be back in a second. Oh, looks like Discord has just shut itself, so... Right, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Looks like my Discord stopped working. That's right, we're back. Right, whilst we're going to warm up, we will just play a quick video.
Since I was a kid, I've been the gym. If I was you, I could have went. I'm so tired all over my body. Oh, she just swollen, I wanted it. Ever since I was a G, I've been the gym. You should never know she wanted me.
Yep.
That's cool. Running an ad at the moment.
We're back. And yeah, that was a quick little ad. Oh, so Mitchell Sparrow has commented he's lost connection to the server, so out for the night. So I think he maybe his mum turned the Wi-Fi off.
That's so good. Back into it. Very cool.
That's right. We'll see you Tuesday night, Mitchell. Unlucky for tonight, brother. But we will see you at the next round.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely.
Right, we will see. Doesn't look like we've got anyone on track. Oh, there we go. We've got Matthew Gerard on track. So you got 3 minutes left in warm up. How long's the next race? 25 minutes. Do you think anyone's brave enough to make some setup changes before the next race? Just da, da, da. Oh, I'm not sure why my Discord keeps cutting out, but it does. So we'll try again.
Good, oh, good. Joys of technology, eh?
Yeah, it's just doing funny things. Just freezes up for
That's
a second,
cool.
but that's fine.
So we're in the warm up with obviously Matthew Gerard, Bog Elite Juice Racing out there cutting some laps, getting some lap times in.
Yeah, 100%. It looks like it's just him and Yako currently out on lap. Yako is just in the car, but in the pit. So it is currently, just Matthew Gerard on track.
That's cool. Why not burn some time and get some lap time in and suss track.
Oh, 100%. Actually, speaking of track, where is the track information here?
Oh, massive thanks to
Yes.
Gamma Flare, obviously. Gamma Flare quizzes. Check them out. Shared a few links there, and yeah, very cool. Enjoying them sponsoring us in the broadcasting lounge and the future of sim racing in NZ. Which is yeah, it's rosy times and it's good times. Looking forward to it. You're right, you're collecting data, what are you up to?
Yeah, just looking at data, just trying to get some information, but it looks like no one else is on track. It's a full reverse grid coming up here in the next minute or so. once they're all gridded. So could be a bit of chaos here coming into the turn one, but we'll just have to see. Looks like Heath's going to be off the pole position. I believe he's the last car that is not race control. So yeah, as the warm-up's finishing here, we'll let everyone grid up in their minute timer. Looks like we've got a nice 29-degree track temp, so it's not actually too hot out there. A bit gusty with 18-kilometer winds, 21-degree air, 47% humidity now, so it looks like a pretty nice track, to be honest, for the temperature.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Looking forward to it.
Yes, we will go.
Ready to rock race 2.
Yeah, so it looks like if Mitchell has lost connection to the server and he has said he's out for the night, yeah, so Heath will inherit the pole position there as Peter and Dion are race control, and obviously Wayne is in here in comms, so it'll be Heath and Louis off the front.
Very cool. Louis pretty fast, so it'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
And it does look like there's a heap of Porsches here in P2, 3, 4, and 5, and Heath has missed the start as well, so it's actually, I think the way it'll work is Louis will now get the pole position. Within iRacing, it actually would give it to the person directly behind him, so we'd have to keep an eye out, see if Louis actually gets a black flag from that, but yeah, we'll just see what happens. Got a bunch of Porsches leading the way off here at race 2, and all Team West Racing on the first 4 cars on the inside line, so we'll be see what happens here into turn 1.
Gonna unpack it. It's gonna be cool.
100%. And we are green. We have got, yep, just Porsche Central at the moment. Potentially 3 wide if Stefan Adam wants to send it, but I think he's going to play it smart here. As we've got JT going on the inside of everyone. Louis holding out wide, taking the sweeping SVG line. But I think JT is going to shove it up the inside, and yeah, JT has taken the lead, but he's got the crisscross. Louis getting the run back on the inside. Is he going to clear JT before? Here he is, so Louis maintains the lead, so that's a really good start. Clean racing by everyone, everyone's still going. Matthew Gerard's having a dip on the inside. Whew. Oh, and we've got Jonathan Turner that has crashed. Not ideal. Oh, and my Discord's gone again. This is not ideal. So, Discord's having a temper tantrum. Just deciding
you
to
can hear that. I can hear that.
Yeah, it's just deciding to have a... Just deciding to freeze every few minutes for no reason. Interesting. As you say, joys of technology.
100%. Yeah, love it. Very cool. Well, let's roll this out, eh? How are we going?
Yeah, no, it's going good. Unfortunately, I think Jonathan Turner has had a crash on the first lap, so we will go back here and see if we can find it from top of view. So he's got Stefan Adams on the inside, or Matthew Gerard going even further inside. Oh, I'll tell you what, that might just be a bit of a racing incident, to be honest. Stefan's got to avoid Matthew Gerard there on the inside. So yeah, it could just be a bit of a racing incident. But we will wait to see if we have any RC updates, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, 100%. Very good. Back into it. Lap 2, 25 lap race. or 25 minutes, depending on how time lapse passes.
Yeah, it's been 25 minutes. We've got 9 laps in the last one. An extra 10 minutes. Probably be somewhere around the 15 lap mark, I would say, for this one.
Yeah, very cool. Looking good.
Yeah, Louis held the lead. He's got Matthew Gerard behind him, who's up 5 spots from his starting position. I believe we'll go see who's the best gainers. But no, he's up 10 spots. So he's doing really well. Blake Greenhall there's up 13. Well, it looks like the Venter brothers are taking their time here. They're just starting from the back and making their way slowly up. So yeah, Blake's probably hoping that he can stay in front of those two and gain a bit more of those championship points here. But we've got Matthew Gerard putting big pressure on Louis here up the front.
Yeah, good to see. Battle's on.
100%, and Matthew Gerard has just set the fastest lap of the race with a 48.4, going 9 tenths quicker than Louis. So I think it might just be a matter of time here until Matthew gets past.
See that playing out.
Yeah, I think it will play out. It's just obviously Matthew's a very clean driver. He likes to take the opportunities when they're there. So he may even decide to take, as I was going to say, conserve tyres and fuel, but he's showing his nose. Because there is a compulsory pit stop in this race. We have to take a minimum of 1 litre of fuel. So as we see Josh Thompson and Jonathan Turner, so I think it's just Josh Thompson in the pit lane. So he'll be doing his compulsory pit stop early, getting out of traffic, and then hopefully that clear air will play dividends and he can just make his way back through the field and clear air.
Yeah, so Louis, Matthew Gerard, battle on. Look at this. Right up the back of that Porsche there.
Louis is pushing.
Very cool. They're spinning not too far behind with Blake Greenhill, Wayne Hartnell, Edward, Nico Scholes, Thomas, Stephen Adams in ninth, and yeah, those Venter boys coming through. McNamara and Dan Turner. So yeah, certainly some a lot to play out in the next 25 minutes of this battle, with Louis going wide majorly onto the grass here.
Oh, looks like Josh Thompson may have got iRacing black flag here. Thank you in the chat, send it support. Apparently got a 40-second for speeding in pit lane as he locked up on entry, so that's not ideal. The pit entry is very, very difficult here at the bend, and it's only a 40 km/h pit lane, so it's a very, very slow pit lane. So that is very easy to do here.
Yeah, whack down through the cogs before that yellow cone.
That's the one. As Louis not giving this up, he's trying to fight back, and he's actually made the move here because he'll be able to hold the inside through these triple rights, and that's going to bring Leith and Blake right to the back of this by the end of the lap, I think, and we're going to have a 4-way battle for the lead.
Oh, very cool, very cool. You could see Louis back in the GT3 out there doing it, so yeah, enjoy it, man. Louis, one of our admin team at Supercars NZ, throwing down all of our Facebook posts, so yeah, see him leading a race here at Supercars NZ, albeit short.
Yeah, we do have a few of these faster boys coming through. Leith's just managed to get past Matthew after Matthew's made a massive mistake out of the slower section there, but it'll be interesting to see because Leith and Blake and Matthew are normally pretty equal for pace.
Oh, very fast.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. Louis is obviously no slouch. He can make that Porsche 3 Porsches wide if he needs to.
Yeah, he's got his own, definitely. 100%.
Yeah, 100%. So he's got 11 laps approximately left. So if these guys behind keep battling, or Blake's into the pits and Nico's gone very wide out.
Lane there. Yeah, that was Nico, like, damn near clipping the wall. That was close.
Oh, he's running Wayne across the track. Wayne's got the run on the outside there, but yeah, it's Blake's going to go for the undercut here, I think. Take his liter of fuel, however many litres they need to put in, with a minimum of 1, and take that clear air and try and jump these guys when they come in for their pit stop, I think.
Yeah, Leafs when he's throwing it down as well. So BSK Motorsport throwing it in there with Matthew Gerard juiced. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Gonna be cool. Vent Boy's got some stuff to do. Sean Macker is currently 10th.
Yeah, looks like Yarko's 46. I might actually see. Oh, yeah, so according to this, Yarko Venter has
Oh,
done
there
a
we go.
pit stop.
Yep.
They may have
Seems
pitted on the
shows a
first
lot.
lap, yeah, so they could actually be... Blake's just pitted from P3, but right behind this battle we've got on screen here. And Yarko's come out directly in front of them, so I think Yarko's currently going to jump these guys with just how much they're battling.
Yeah, Mako had a shot of gas as well, so...
Yeah, so I think Yarko is actually our net leader here. I don't think he started from the pit lane. So, yeah, we'll just have to... Oh, let's have a look. So, pit lane time for Yarko was 39, so yeah, and 3.8 in the box. So, got a few more jumping into the lane early here, taking the compulsory pit stop. So,
yeah, Matthew Gerard throwing it down.
Matthew Gerard, Wayne Hartnell, and Louis all coming in. So, we'll keep an eye on this angle and see where Yarko comes out in comparison to them.
Get their 1 litre and rip.
It looks like they're taking a bit more than 1 litre there for Louis.
Yeah, Louis.
Oh, he may have got a speeding in pits penalty here.
Oh yeah,
That looks like it, yeah.
Bit rough pit lane at the bend.
Yeah, and there's looks like Yarko and Blake have jumped this whole battle here, so the undercut has worked for them. And I think Leith needs to come in probably this lap to stand a chance of being in front of these guys and being able to hopefully defend from there.
Yeah, get a shot of gas and head out.
Yeah, 100%, and just because it's such a slow pit lane, try and jump in, then track position's so key around here, it's so hard to pass, so... Yeah, no, we got Yarko setting down good lap times. He did a 47.1 last lap. Leith up the front did a 47.4, so I think he's going to definitely jump out in front of these guys. But we'll just keep an eye on when Leith and Nico and Edward, and I believe Rob hasn't pitted either, so 4 cars left to pit, and we will just have to see.
Yeah, looking good. Strategies. It's all about strategies and fuel and tyres and yeah, race pace.
100%, 100%.
Certainly, very cool and hard to unpack when you're watching it live. But yeah, if anyone's doing it, it's you, man.
So yeah, Yarko's just at the fastest lap of the race, 47.0. Blake 3/10 behind him with a 47.3.
Yeah, that's so close, definitely.
So they're doing good lap times. He's just out of the draft. I think Yarko's definitely got a slight upper hand here. And Leith did a 47.3 up the front as well. So he's gaining a few tenths every lap, which I think will be enough to put him out in front after these pit stops.
Yeah, 100%. Even Dennis with 147.4. These guys are humming.
Yeah, 100%. And Dennis has got a bit more work to do. He's obviously behind Sean Macker there. We'll go back and see if we can find them there. So we got Sean Macker, and then Thinis is there just in front of Wayne Hartnell. So he's setting good lap times. Sean did a 47.3 last lap, so he's actually gaining there. And I think Sean will catch up to Matthew Gerard by the end of the next lap just because Matthew's tyres will be slightly under pressure and slightly cold. So this could be a battle to keep an eye on. We'll watch along and see what comes of it.
Yeah, interesting. Very cool.
It's Nico Scholes has just set a 46.4 for the fastest lap of the race, so he's humming along in P2 as well. Potentially going for the overcut and pure pace to get out in front of Jaco.
Yes, looking good.
Yeah, 100%. As we've just ticked over the halfway mark, so yeah, it looks like we're going to get probably 15 laps in here. We do have Stefan Adams in the pit lane, but he has already made his compulsory pit stop, so... And there's no data of a crash, so I think he might be calling it there for the night, potentially.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Very cool. There's still a lot in the game, a lot of skin in the game. Leaf Swinney, Nico Scholes, Edward, Rob Calwood, Jaco Venter, Blake Greenhill, Matthew Gerard. Sean Macker's still in the top 10 and 8th spot with Tinius and Wayne Hartnell not too far behind. So.
Yeah, 100%. And I think we're going to see Leith come into the pits probably quite soon, or Nico, because Nico is catching him quite quickly. And then this would be our next best battle on track between Sean and Matthew. Sean's definitely got the pace. He's went, I believe he was 16th quicker last lap and the 3rd quickest car on track. So he's got the pace. He's just, this track's so hard to pass at. There's only really a couple opportunities to pass, so he's got to set them up, see where Matthew's weak, and then make a move and hope it sticks. Oh, he's running wide. Is he going to go for the inside? Oh, he's trying, but then he's on the outside for the next corner, so side by side into the penultimate corner. Sean's going to outbrake him on the outside, try and go the long way. Matthew's going to hold that. So he's going to try and keep him narrow and then brake early and get a run here. And I think he's going to have him into turn 1. Oh, and my Discord's going again. Yep. And Discord win again. I'm not sure what's happening. I have to look into the logs, but yeah, it just seems to freeze and disappear. Anyway, we're back. Hopefully it can last the next 10 minutes.
Good. Let me know. We'll figure it out, man. Very cool.
100%. Well, this definitely seems to be the track. The battle on the track at the moment. We've got Phineas also catching up to to Matthew Gerard quite quickly here.
Yeah, cool.
And I think if Phineas can get past Matthew, he might catch Sean.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot to unpack and it's looking really cool, man.
Yeah, we got Nico who has cleared Leith up the front as well and is currently setting good lap times on the 46s. Only person really matching him is Jaco with high 47. So Nico might be able to do the overcut here, go as long as he physically can, and then come in into the pits. He's got 34 seconds in front, and it's 39 seconds down the pit lane. So that'll be very close. Currently, if Nico comes in, that'll be very close between Nico and Jaco for the overall win.
Yeah, no, cool, very cool, very cool. Looking deep into the data.
A little bit of a number
what
nerd.
It's all about, eh? It's all about the data, man. That's where it's at. And Yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah, 100%. It looks like, again, this is still the battle on track. So it's just right along from the back of this pack with Finnis. And he'll be looking to get in front of Matthew here. Now, the Ferrari is
Yeah,
not the
go on,
strongest car.
jumping car. Let's have
Yeah,
a look.
yeah, the
Unpack it.
curbs aren't very good, nice here in general in any car, but the Ferrari is one of the weaker cars here versus the Aston. So we'd have to see if he's actually even got the capabilities to get past, with the Aston being so good in its mid corner versus the Ferrari.
Maybe these guys should have asked you which car to use. But in
Oh,
saying that, yeah, it is what it is at Supercars NZ. So you pick your car for your season, and that's you, baby.
100%. And looking at the calendar, I probably would have picked the Aston. There's a couple of tracks that it's not very good at, being Adelaide and the Bend. Otherwise, it's
Mm.
probably the best car for all of them. So, if not the top couple of cars, as Leith has made his pit stop and rejoined right in the middle of this pack.
Yeah, cool. Very cool. On board here with Tinnis.
Yes, we've got Thinnis right with Leith. Leith has got cold tyres, so that if Thinnis wants to get past, he needs to make a move down the inside here, which I think he's going to. Beautiful.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice pass.
Yep, nice easy pass, and now he can resume catching back up to Matthew Gerard and going after him. The gap between Nico Scholes and Jaco Venter has gone up to 30. Oh, what's that? 33.7 seconds. So at the moment, it's not enough of a gap. Nico needs to keep stretching it. He did a 46.7 last lap. Jaco's matched it as well, so I think they're about the same pace. So that'll be very interesting to see where they come out. He's got 3 laps left to go, and he's about to start. He's coming along the start-finish line now, so be interesting. I think he's going to leave it to the second to last lap, go as far as he can, and then take a splash and hopefully come out in front.
Yeah, so Nico, Edward, Jaco, Blake, Sean Maker, Matthew Gerard, Tinnis, Luce Winnie, Wayne Harnell, Dan Turner, Rob Thomas, Jonathan Turner, Shanika, and Josh Thompson ripping. Louis, what's Louis up to? Is he rapping around there? Is he in the
Yeah, he's still going.
background?
He's still going. He's still going. He's hit a 49.2 last lap, so I think he's just got a bit of damage. He did incur a 40-second stop and hold. So I think that's just put him down into P16.
Certainly slows you down, definitely.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Cheers to Sky Channel 83 and Match Fit gonna run live this weekend. This will be the first time New Zealand has run live on Sky TV. It'll be interesting to see how it all pans out. From what I believe, they aren't interested in doing a test run. They're just gonna do it. So.
Oh, no way better to do it. Just get in there and see what happens.
That's New Zealand Bulls and Prouders. So yeah, let's see how it all pans out. It'll be cool.
Yeah, no, should be good.
Special event coming up.
So right on, we'll go find Nico and see where he's at. So he will be in either this lap or next lap. He's got probably only going to have one more lap to go after this. So yeah, this should be the penultimate lap. He should be in this lap.
Needs a shot of gas. Needs that one pit stop for race rules, race
Yeah.
control. So.
Yeah, and he's at 34.7 seconds now, so he has managed to gain a second, so it'll be interesting to see if he's going to come out in front. He should be pretty close with pit trip pit transit time's 39 seconds. And obviously it's a very slow pit lane, so we'll have to see. I'm picking he might come out just behind Yako.
To whack down through the cogs and get that Mustang settled before that yellow cone. It'd be interesting. You want to jump on the nose and we'll have a look and watch
Yeah,
him
I'll
come
see if
through
I
the lane.
see if I can find that camera for us.
That's cool. Is he gonna bring it in or is he gonna hang out? Be interesting. Obviously, race control will have him sorted if he doesn't bring it in pit lane. Here he is, bring it in. There we go. Oh, he pulled up to that yellow cone.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will go back to TV1, and I will be back in a minute.
Oh, good. One shot out. Has he done enough? Let's see. Yako coming through. That was exactly as you said, Stefan. It's pulled out slightly behind Yako Venter. Very cool. So yeah, just the race to unfold now. Interesting to see how it all plays out.
So Nico
Yako
has,
Venter, Nico Scholes.
yeah,
Sean
just
McNamara sitting in third spot.
Nico's just come out up behind him on this last lap of the race. Which is about what I thought it might have been, but no, it's. I think Yako has enjoyed it. Oh, he spun it. Oh, he might lose second. I think he's going to lose second here to Sean. Yep, there we go. Sean and Matthew have gone past. That's so unfortunate to happen on the last lap. But we will go
definitely.
and find our race winner. As long as he doesn't spin it on the on the penultimate corner here. Yako Venter bringing it home for a race win in the feature race of round 7 of the Summer Series MRP GT3s here at the Bend.
Round seven already. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, eh?
Absolutely, and Sean's going to just hold off Matthew Gerard for a top 3, followed by Thinis and Lead Swinney.
Oh my god, Sean McNamara, second spot. Matthew Gerard, third. Tennyson, third. Leaf Swinney. Sorry, Tennyson, fourth. Leaf Swinney, fifth. Very cool.
Absolutely. Great finish to the round 7.
Very cool. So, what are we up to? Is there anybody gonna jump in the waiting room and have a chat, or are we gonna wind this up?
I think we'll just wind it up there for tonight. It's not like anyone's jumping in, so yeah.
Very cool, good fun. Alright, Supercars NZ.
So yeah. Thank you all for watching. This was round 7 of the Supercars NZ Summer Series, round 7 from the Bend at Bend International Raceway. Thank you to our sponsors MRP, Gamma Flare, Sky Channel 83, Match Fit, and our weekly sponsor of Creative Prints. We'll see you all on Tuesday night for round 8 of the Supercars.